Hello everyone, this is Vishal from Word from the Street and welcome to my first video ever. Here I'm going to talk about Fibonacci retracement lines. I have never used them before, but I've just started them using in the last couple of weeks and I'm seeing a big change in my trading style. It helps me planning my long-term trades and looking at support and resistance for the future very easily. So I'm just going to start with just a couple examples of what I'm seeing and then I want to show you how to draw them. They work pretty much just like any support and resistance line. It's just your opinion or your idea of where the support and resistance is, and you can draw them accordingly. So let's start with this IWM Russell 2000 ETF. Back in July, Russell made a new all-time high at 144. We had a double top here, a bearish engulfing candle, came down. We had a double bottom here. Went up, tested at 144 again, consolidated for a couple of days, broke out. When we broke out, it kept going and it hit 150, which is a psychological resistance line. We had multiple tops, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5 tops on 150 level. Could not break it. Came down. From here to here, I played puts every single day as it was unable to break it. On Wednesday last week, it tested a 144 level again, right here, and it bounced out. 144 was the previous resistance, multiple times. Now it's a strong support. Let's say if it had broken this, where would the next support be? It would be right around this level. Right around this level, 138. So the bounce from here kept going. We can see 150 in the next couple of weeks. Hopefully next week with the MACD crossing over. This is a good play from 148 to 150. Okay, let's look at Apple. Apple had this double top right here, so we draw our first resistance line right from there. That's the 100%. Drag it down. This is our support right here at this level, 149, as you can see. This was the day of the earnings. Apple popped and then got stuck at this 176, 175 level, which was the 127% retracement. Could not get really over it. Made a nice U-shaped downturn. Filled the gap here on Wednesday. Thursday tested at 100% again, and then Friday again tested. So where does Apple go from here? If Apple can hold this on Monday, it can test at 175 again next week, and then break over 175 will take it to 180 level. If Apple breaks here, the next stop will be around this 165 level, which is right here. This is where Apple will have a next support line. If that's broken, then we'll see that 162, the 61.8 Fibonacci retracement line to be the next support line. But Apple should hold up here. It had closed the gap. Friday was the OPEX, so I think we should see a nice run going into the Black Friday. Probably the nice good sales we get from Apple products should test the new all-time highs and maybe make some new all-time highs. Alright, let's look at Micron Technology, MU. Here I'm going to show you how to draw the Fibonacci retracement line. Now Fibonacci retracement lines are usually, like I explained earlier, it's just basically support and resistance showing you very easily instead of kind of like trying to figure it out. So right here, MU, here's your strong resistance prior this breakout. So let's just say this is your strong support now, because this was your strong resistance earlier. So we'll start from the top right here. Actually, let's do this way. So we'll start from here, which is the 100%, and we'll bring it down to this level, because right here is where your strong support is. This is the day of the earnings, and it broke out. So this is where your strong support is going to be now, if it comes down to this level. So let's see. It broke out. So kept going up. Had a hard time at this 42.22 level. Tested it in this channel between this 161.8 retracement channel for a few weeks. Broke out, and then when it broke out, it broke the 127, came down, tested the 100 level 2 times, and then broke out. And today it made a new all-time highs, broke the 161. Here I think we should consolidate in this area. Maybe we might test this 43 level, but if not, the long-term target on MU is $52. If we have some news, they have an investor day coming up in December, we should see a nice run at least to $50 in a few weeks. So to draw the Fibonacci retracement line, all you gotta do is see where your support and your resistance is. This is a strong support now for MU if it comes down from this level, and if it comes down from this level to this, then this will be the strong support. So what this helps you to do is see everything clearly. So now you can see that this is the strong support, and it bounced off at this level a couple of times. So this is a strong support. It bounced off from this level, so this is a strong support. And now we should see maybe a $44 test in maybe next week, but it should keep going up. So MU is good for a long-term $50 target, I would say, by the end of the year. And we'll talk about Salesforce CRM. This was a play of the week. We recommended this play in our newsletter last week when it was at this 105. It closed at this level on 105 level on last Friday. And we recommended this play for earnings and for long term. And as you can see on the Fibonacci retracement right here, it had this multiple tops, 1, 2, 3. So we started from here, we brought it down to the 0% right at this support level. So we had a resistance at this level earlier, but once it broke out, it went up to the 50%, tested it, came back to 0%, tested it, and then it broke out. So it's a nice pattern here. And then once it broke out this 105, as we predicted on our newsletter, it made a new all-time highs today, on Friday, at 107.87. Our target still stays at 108. We sold some of our calls this morning, but we are holding some for the earnings. The earnings expectations, if are good and the earnings numbers are good, we should see it test this 120. So between 120 level, somewhere in between here. But if the earnings are not as good, I should pull back to $100. But I would like to see a pullback to 105 before the earnings, and then make a new all-time highs on Tuesday after earnings. But this was an easy play. As you can see, it was right here, had a triple top, and then once it broke out on Monday, it just kept going. So I'm going to put a link below in the description for our newsletter to sign up for it. And we have few plays every week that should make some profit for you guys. Long-term plays, slow grinding money, nothing crazy. It's just playing the charts, playing the news, and going with it. Alright, so this is CPOE, global markets. This is going to be the play of the next few months. Easy play. As you can see, the trend here, it's been making this nice uptrend. Nice, beautiful uptrend right here. Nice, beautiful uptrend right here. It's just, churning up nicely. If we gotta look at the Fibonacci retracements here, it's gonna be as simple and you'll love it. Just how beautiful it shows you the future support and resistance. Let's see if I can get this out of the way so we can see it properly. There we go. So it's been, churning up nicely. It tested this 127 on 11.2. Could not break it. Tested it. Came down to the 100. Tested that one. Finally broke it out this week. And then now it's been consolidating in this 127.1 retracement. From here, this should test 120 in next, I would say 2 to 3 weeks. We'll be looking into getting calls long term, probably for next year, January, March, maybe some leap calls. This is a non-stop churning stock. They have earnings coming up. Bitcoin will be added to this futures will be added to this soon, and that should make it go up higher a lot. So this is our play that we recommend getting into. Maybe some 115 calls for January, or maybe 120 calls for March, and 140 calls for January 2019. Those are some leap calls. Buy a couple, let it grow. Don't even look at it. Simple, easy play, just a nice, beautiful uptrend.